Hey, hey. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. They ask me why I'm here. Beast mode, only way that I know how to go. Praying on my downfall, praise been on overload. Reality rap mixed with some praise in it. It's the God in me, that's why I speak it so fluent. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. Down by a dozen at the half and the devil up. Back like mama mentality, line them up. This here contact, sport the pit, get rough. Banging on your door like the mouth of bad boys. Yeah, they barking real loud, make a whole lot of noise. This JYB, man, I can't rough it off. And the weak Bama's lost cause they lost in the sauce. All I do is lay low, play slow, stand fast on my path, concentrate on my goal. Generational wealth is what I'm focused on. Any obstacle in my way, you gotta get gone. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. They ask me why I'm here. Beast mode, only way that I know how to go. Praying on my downfall, praise been on overload. Reality rap mixed with some praise in it. It's the God in me, that's why I speak it so fluent. Big dog status, I ain't stunting, but I'm a purebred, dig me, I don't deal with much. The sign said don't be the bears, y'all listen much. Couldn't do me if it was two of y'all like double dutch. Sidebar, rock star, Jimi Hendrix, superstar, they listening but can't hear. I'm banging on my guitar, eat, sleep, breathe like I'm living on my last leg. It's a doggy dog world, trill burgers on the grill. All I do is lay low, play slow, stand fast on my path, concentrate on my goal. Generational wealth is what I'm focused on. Any obstacle in my way, you gotta get gone. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. Level up. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. Level up. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up.
Y'all know what's good, man. Hey, yo, it's your boy DJ Big Bàk. Y'all already know what time it is. This is Everything DMV Radio, where the culture speaks for itself. Tonight we talking grind, we talking dedication, we talking get right or get left. Make some noise for Mr. Get Right, Get Left is in the building with your boy DJ Big Bàk. What's good with you, bro?
What's going on, big dog? How you?
I'm good, my G. I'm good, my G, man. Welcome to Everything DMV Radio, man. Pleasure to have you here with us today. Let's start where it really starts. Where does Foxx come from?
Like where I come from, or the name Foxx?
Where you come from, and then we can get into the name.
Okay, so I'm originally from King George, Virginia. It's right across the bridge from Southern Maryland area, Waldorf, La Plata area, like going towards Richmond,
No,
Fredericksburg
exactly.
area.
Oh,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir. Alrighty. And how did your environment shape your musical voice right now?
I would say it shaped it by because I started off as like a go-go artist, to be honest with you. So that's where it started for me, playing in bands and wanting to be in a band. So it shaped it in the sense of entertainment, like being an entertainer, learning how to come up with stuff off the fly. Because as you know, being from the DMV, most artists that's in bands on the front line, we tend to freestyle or come up with stuff on top of our heads or take other music and flip it in our own way.
Already, that call and response.
For sure.
Absolutely. So that's nice, man. The name. How did you get Foxx?
Well, Foxx started. Foxx started as Red Fox, like the comedian Red Fox, and that's because I used to watch Sanford and Son. So my cousin gave me that name, started calling me Red Fox, and then it dropped. I dropped a red, and people was just calling me Fox or Fo. And as I started to do music more, um, that's when it went into FO XX because I spell it with two X's, and then I had a song called "Get Right or Get Left." So that's where the Mr. Get Right or Get Left came into. So now I just spell it Fox Mr. GRGL for short, because trying to spell that out is a lot.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. I get that a lot, even with everything DMV Radio. They like, damn, bro, your name John Long. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I see. Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
distinguishable. Also, you won't make a mistake when you searching it because it's like, it's a good marker for
Mhm.
finding your music though.
Right,
It's like
right.
so. Who were some of the OGs or the influencers around you when you were coming up that made you say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try this music thing, or I'm gonna do this music thing, or it's just, is it in your blood? Like, what made you, say, yeah, this is for me?
Just being a musician in general, I would say later on I found out that it was kind of like in my blood because I didn't know my father played the bass, when I was younger. I didn't know my grandfather played the guitar. My aunts, all of them sang coming up. But outside of that, I would have to say, um, in the beginning, it was people like Los from Backyard, um, Lil Benny, 32. Um, I don't want to forget nobody. It was a lot of artists, you know, uh, Blackpool, T-Bars. I grew up as a Junkyard fan earlier on. Then it went to Backyard. So but outside of go element, because that's where it really set for me. I would have to say Scarface was a big influence. Um, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, because all of those guys like that were people that my older brother listened to. So growing up, I listened to a lot of KRS-One and BDP, and that was because of my brother. That's what he listened to. So from that, it went on to me listening to Kane and me listening to Guru, DJ Premier, artists like that. So
Yeah, yeah, nah, that's fire, bro. That's fire. I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. Um, when did you know your name and your artistry and all that like really become like real life for you? Like, this is what it is.
um, I would have to say when I realized that I really, really like, because I tell people all the time, having a talent is one thing, but being an actual artist is something totally different. So, like, I've always kind of like played around with being in bands and doing music, and I kind of didn't take it serious in the beginning. But I when I realized it's like I actually have a gift, is because it's like I couldn't leave it alone. No matter what I did, I found myself back doing music somehow. Even the times where I wasn't consistent and put music, I found myself around music. Whether it's, oh man, let's do this feature for me. And I wasn't active, these artists were active. Oh man, get on the joint with me, or playing in a band. So that's when I realized, like, look, man, it's either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
when I had to really like, look, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it the right way. I got to be consistent. I gotta. not only put out music, I got to do all the other stuff that it takes to be an artist. Like the networking and stuff like that. So
All
yeah,
right.
that's what I would say.
Already, nah, that's exactly how it is, man. That's exactly how it has to be. Um,
Mhm.
so today we started this off with Level Up. Can you
Mhm.
tell me about that song and how it came together, and what was the creative space like when you was creating that?
Um. So Level Up came from the record came from a producer from Oxon Hill, Maryland, by the name of Different Levels. Um. And I linked up with him through a partner of mine that makes beats, Big T. Um. So he Levels just sent me some beats. I'm just listening to stuff, and I just I those that's one of those beats that I kind of had like in the kitty for a minute, and I'm going back and forth until I catch a vibe. That's how I create. Like whatever, if I pull a beat up and I don't get a vibe off it, I go to the next one, and then I eventually spin the block. So I eventually spin the block on Level Up, and that hook, that's what came to me, and as you listen to it, you can see um I reference God in a lot of my music. Like I'm not gonna say I'm a Christian rapper, but I definitely reference God a lot in my music. So that's how that came about. And I feel like it was just once I started with the hook, I think it just kind of like took off. It took its own, like it just lifted off and just took its own legs, and it grew legs basically.
Already, man. Man, you got I guess this is Cap V.
Yeah, that's my partner, Cat V.
Yeah, got Cap V on this joint. When he heard it, y'all got together, he was like, boom, this the joint that we doing. How he jump in on that thing.
So when I wrote Level Up, when I gave it to Cat V, um it was already written. So I wrote the whole record, but I just got him to do the hook because
Uh,
I'm one of them people that I feel like I don't have to do everything because somebody else might make the song better by them doing it. I
yeah,
don't have to take all the glory in the sense of, oh yeah, I just gotta rap the whole song. Nah. And
right.
Cap Cap V is a hell of a songwriter. He's actually on help co-write a lot of the songs, my recent records that I'm on. So and that's my partner. He a part of the South of the Trade music, and a lot of times he come up with stuff and he send it my way, and it's vice versa. So when he heard it, and I told him, I was like, look, I need you to do this hook, and he was like, say less, let's get it.
Already, gang. That's
Yes,
what's up.
sir.
That's what's up, man. So speaking of South of the Trade music, man, can you tell me a little bit about what that is and how you put that together, or your team, y'all put that together, and what y'all got going on?
Well, Salvador Trade basically is a conglomerate of artists that's from the Southern Maryland area all the way down to King George. Because as you would see as you're traveling on 301 coming through Waldorf or coming from PG County, you'll see the signs that it's south of 301. So that's
Yeah.
basically where it came from. It's south of the Trey, and it was south of 301 at first. And Cap actually on a song said south of the Trey, and I kind of rolled with it since then. So that's really how it came about. So like it's a conglomerate of artists from Southern Maryland area that I've worked with, and I just feel like something I had to have something that set me apart from everybody else, and it's still VA to MD Entertainment, which is the home base, but it's south of the tree is like that, like you got
Yeah.
it's the same entity, but it's not, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, nah, definitely makes sense. Nah, that joint sound dope though. You know what I'm saying? The sound of
Yes,
it is
sir.
is is good, man. It's a good sound.
Yes,
So
sir.
indeed the VA entertainment, how has that been? How is that, music independent ground as well?
Yeah, so VA to MD Entertainment is basically that's where I started at in the beginning, and it's basically because, like I said, I'm originally from Virginia, and I have family in Maryland, and I've been back and forth from VA to MD all my life, so it made perfect sense when I'm creating, like, coming up with a label and stuff like that. And it's been dope because south of the trade is fairly new. So for the people that's known me for a while and know I do music, the clothing line, etc., that's what they really know me for, is VA to MD Entertainment. So earlier on, like as I'm sitting here at my desk, it's crazy because this is my first mixtape.
Man,
you
hey
know,
bro, that light behind you is kind of like glaring you out a little bit.
let me see. Uh, let me see if I can get a better light. That's dark. Let me see some. Hold on one second.
All right, no problem.
Let's see if I can move these jumps some type of way. Is any better, or it's still a little?
It's better than it was before, yeah.
Hold on one second. How about now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right with that right there.
All right. So yeah, this is my first mixtape right here, and this right here is under the VA to MD Entertainment umbrella. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so yeah, it's been dope. That's always it's really a reminder of my upbringing. Even though Maryland is my home and has been my home for a while, VA is always home. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's how
Nah,
that's how that go.
that's dope, man. That's dope, man. So, you know, the clothing brand, because this is not just a slogan or anything like that. This is a lifestyle, man. So it's a
Yeah,
way of life, you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So who's the brand for, and where can people buy it? And do you got any drops coming soon?
Uh, Currently, through Instagram, my IG, I'm working on a website. My IG is GRGL Way of Life Apparel. Once you type in a GRGL Way of Life or GRGL, it should pop right up. Um, and the clothing brand is it's for everybody. It's for everybody, and I'm still working on stuff to even so much cater to those people outside of the urban area, that might not necessarily wear urban apparel. So right now I have t-shirts. This light, make sure this light don't come back in effect. Trying to get you to see this t-shirt that I got on. So like this t-shirt that I got on now,
Yeah, uh-huh.
this is one of the tees I got. And then I have polo
Yeah,
shirts. I have polo shirts with embroidery logos on them.
yeah.
One here, and then I have one that's more subtle, like something that you would wear on a golf course, to where it just got a rubber right here that says GRGL, and it got one on the bottom of the shirt on the right hand side. And
Uh,
I hoodies, zip up jackets. So it's pretty much for everybody. And I'm trying to, get to the point where it will continue to grow. And at the end of the day, because that's ultimately what I'm going to be, one of the things I'm going to be doing, um after music is, I turn the music off, because I'm going to do music because I love music, but at the end of the day, I don't want to have to continue to do music years. Like, I don't want to have to, like, oh, I gotta go do music to create some and generate some type of capital. People get up
yeah.
and wear clothes every day. They're gonna wear clothes until I'm gone, and so on and so forth.
Right,
So
right.
that's something that I want to, build a legacy behind outside of my music.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Now you definitely did that, man. Um, what's one thing you want the DMV area to know about Foxx Mr. GRGL?
um I would say first and foremost that I'm one of those artists that can stand in line with just about any artist. I'm not a one-dimensional artist. So when people, when producers ask me, what type of beats, you like, or what type of style, I don't think I have a style, to be honest with you. I go off of vibes. So I would say that's one thing, that I'm a creative. I would say that.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I would say.
Uh-huh. Already, man. Listen, we
Yeah, I don't know
got
who that.
Fox in the building, Mr.
Do Instagram.
GRGL himself doing this thing, man. Y'all just heard Level Up featuring his man Cap V. He got the clothing brand. He's been here, Maryland to VA,
Can
business
you hear me?
wise, just making it happen. Go influence, independent artist. Um, Man, I mean, it's going down. Y'all can definitely check him out on all of his platforms. Um, and you already know what it is. I'm not sure if somebody calling you or something, but the screen keep going in and out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Who that trying to call me, man?
Yeah, I know
Instagram
it.
messing my damn live up. Yo,
Oh, buddy. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Bàk, Everything DMV Radio. We back in the building. Had my man in the building. Can you hear me? Yeah, it's all good. But listen, definitely want y'all to go and check my man out. See what it do. Level Up featuring Cap V. Y'all know what it is.
They ask me why me, I came to level up. They ask me why me, I came to level up. They ask me why I'm here. Beast mode, only way that I know how to go. Praying on my downfall, praise been on overload. Reality rap mixed with some praise in it. It's the God in me, that's why I speak it so fluent. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. Down by a dozen at the half, been the devil up. Back like mama mentality, line them up. This to your contact, sport the pit, get rough. Banging on your door like the mouth of bad boys. Yeah, they barking real loud, make a whole lot of noise. This is JYB, man, All I do is lay low, play slow, stand fast on my path, concentrate on my goal. Generational wealth is what I'm focused on. Any obstacle in my way, you gotta get gone. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. They ask me why I'm here, I came to level up. They ask me why I'm here,